It's another day in the life of Guilao 60 in Nanning, China. We're dealing with the old man still. Wei Feng's father is still in the hospital. And it's come up during this hospital stay, what are we going to do with the old guy? He's getting dementia. He's getting harder to deal with. He's sometimes violent, but because he's only 4 foot something, that's not a problem, just as long as I'm at home. But we've got 2 girls living in the house, so what if I'm not home and he spins out on them? So there's questions that we have, and because I'm from Canada, I know how it works in Canada. If you've got problems and you put the old person in the hospital and a doctor comes in and suggests that you do this, this, or this, and usually you take the advice of the doctor. Either you put him in a home or you put him in an assisted care living facility, and that's the way it is. In China, it's different. There's no assisted living in China that I've ever known about. There's no old folks' homes that will take an old person and treat him with any respect that I've ever heard of. So what do? It's become a problem with us. Yes, I'm burping, but it's not beer this time, it's brandy. It's been a long day. It's 47 degrees outside right now. I'm sitting underneath an air conditioner, and I just came back from dropping Wei Feng on the other side of Nanning. So I was out there for about 35 minutes. I came home, I was just soaking wet. So I sat under an air conditioner for about 20 minutes and dried out. I'm feeling better now. Feeling better now too. Anyway, so what do? And you have to consider that we just have, because I'm a Canadian, my dad, well, my mother passed away, but my dad got remarried, and they're self-sufficient in Canada, and so I don't have to worry about them. And then with Wei Feng's mom and dad, her mom passed away in 2011. So we just have to worry about dad. But what happens if, say, Chinese guy Joe marries a Chinese girl Mary, and they're single, like they're the one-child policy children, and now you've got mom and dad on one side, mom and dad on the other side, and they're getting up in age. Now you've got one family, married family, taking care of 4 senior citizens. I thought I had problems. Okay, it's good when they're in their younger years, the 65 to 75-year-old group. When the younger ones, when the people are out working and they have a child, then you've got the grandparents to take care of the children, which is nice. And you see more of that in China than you see anywhere else in the world. You very seldom see a mom or a dad out with a child during the day, because they're at work. They got to work to make money for the family to survive. You see grandma and grandpa out with the little ones all the time, and that's a good thing. But then when they get older and dementia sets in, and they're not all there, and there could be problems, and I'll cut to the chase, shit their pants, can't wash themselves, get violent, get frustrated. Lots of different things happen with dementia patients. So what do you do with them in China? And you see, we've been working with this for about a year now, and we haven't come up with a solution yet. So if anybody's out there watching these videos, maybe give me your input on it, which is good. I know that as I watched Vivian's video, and some people are expected to pay for everything because they have more money. Well, yeah, being a Canadian, I came from a very privileged country, so Wei Feng and I do pay for everything, which is, because the old man, he doesn't have any money, and Wei Feng's brother just immigrated to Canada, and he doesn't have a lot of money. He's working hard and stuff. And you know, we're retired now, and we did fairly good at not rich by any means, but better than the old man because he's got no money. So we're sitting here taking care of him. Anyway, so I can see where, you know, family members dwell on the richest one, and you know, this is sort of my story about you know, one part of our life that is a little difficult to deal with right now. The old guy's still in the hospital, and you know, he's got his private nurse. He's getting better physically, but mentally, I think he's getting worse. Maybe he could be playing a game because it's 47 degrees outside. In the hospital, it's air conditioned. He gets fed 3 meals a day by a lady that takes care of him, bathes him, washes his clothes. He's got, it's just nicer there for an older person. It's more comfortable maybe for him there than it is here, because here he's expected to wash himself, you know, help feed himself, you know, stuff like that, which is pretty rudimentary for people our age or younger, or even older. I'm pretty old. But for a guy of 80 years old, maybe he looks at this and says, geez, you know, I'm being treated really good here in the hospital. I want to stay longer. So maybe he's playing a little bit of a game. I don't know. I just wish that I could speak the language better so that I could ask him questions and see. Anyway, this is going to be an ongoing thing. So you're going to see another video or two from me on this. Hoping that things work out for the old boy and for us, and he gets better, and everything is good. Other than that, not much else has been happening in our lives here. It's just been too hot to go outside. 47. I've been a little sick lately. You can tell my voice is a little bit bad. I came down with a flu bug here 2 days ago. I'm just kicking it. And being a Canadian, brandy is the only way to kick a cold. Oh no, feed a cold, drown a flu. I got a flu. Anyway, if you like this video, let me know. Subscribe, comment, like. Tell me if you don't like it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Next time.